They called him cold. They said he changed, became distant, detached, quiet. But what they don't understand is this: he didn't disappear. He just finally came home to himself. There comes a moment in every man's life when the noise becomes unbearable. The constant conversations, the endless expectations, the relentless chase, it all starts to sound the same. It's a low hum of static that drains your energy, blurs your vision, and leaves you wondering what you're even fighting for. It's in that moment of overwhelming noise that a man makes a choice. He steps back. He turns down the volume of the world, not out of anger or resentment, but out of a deep need for clarity. And for the first time, maybe in years, he hears the sound of his own peace. He learns that silence isn't loneliness. It's liberation. It's the space where he can finally breathe, think, and reconnect with the person he was before the world told him who he should be. One day, he simply stopped chasing. He stopped chasing love that felt conditional. He stopped chasing validation from people who didn't matter. He stopped chasing the chaos that everyone else called life. It wasn't a grand declaration. It was a quiet decision made in the early hours of the morning, a silent promise to himself. He realized he didn't need more noise, he needed meaning. He needed something real, something that would last longer than a fleeting moment of excitement. And in that stillness, he met a version of himself he had long forgotten existed, the one who had dreams, values, and a quiet confidence that didn't rely on external approval. Rebuilding isn't glamorous. It's not loud. There are no cheering crowds or flashy social media posts. It's quiet, it's private, and it's sacred. It's not about proving anyone wrong. It's about remembering who you are when no one is watching. It's about building a foundation so strong that no storm can shake it. Every morning, he woke up, made his bed, drank a glass of water, and went for a walk. Simple actions, repeated day after day. Not because they were impressive, but because they were honest. That's the essence of discipline, choosing structure over chaos, peace over fleeting pleasure, and clarity over noise. It's the art of becoming whole again, piece by piece, brick by brick, until the man in the mirror is someone he not only recognizes but also respects. The world told him he needed to be loud. It screamed at him to chase money, to chase status, to chase everything that keeps running away. Society's script was clear. More is better, louder is stronger. But he chose a different kind of power, the one that doesn't shout. The one that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. Because real strength doesn't come from domination. It comes from direction. It's the quiet confidence of knowing where you're going, even if you're walking the path alone. A man's worth isn't then measured by how many people want him. It's measured by how peacefully he walks alone. He's not cold. He's calm. He's not broken. He's becoming whole. They said solitude means sadness. But for him, solitude is clarity. They said he's avoiding love. But in reality, he's learning how to love without losing himself in the process. He's learning that to truly give to another, you must first have a full cup of your own. In solitude, he found honesty. He faced his flaws, his fears, and his deepest desires without judgment. He found patience, understanding that growth is a marathon, not a sprint. He found a quiet strength that doesn't need validation from anyone because it has forged in the fire of self-awareness. Solitude didn't make him weaker. It made him solid, like a mountain that stands firm against the wind. He's not lonely. He's aligned. Success used to be loud. It was the roar of an engine, the noise of a party, the constant validation from eyes watching your every move. But now, success sounds like silence. It looks like peace. It feels like waking up in the morning and not feeling that familiar knot of anxiety in your stomach. It's not about how many people know your name, but how many nights you can sleep without restlessness, your mind at ease. True success is when your mind becomes your home, not your prison. It's that moment when you no longer need to escape yourself with distractions because you finally like and even admire the man you've become. That's success. That's freedom. The future of men isn't about domination, it's about direction. It's not about being superior, it's about being centered. The strongest men aren't the loudest ones in the room demanding attention. They're the calm ones. The protectors, not the performers. The builders, not the talkers. They are the men who create peace, both within themselves and for those around them, not the ones who thrive on chaos. Their presence is a source of stability, a safe harbor in a world full of storms. He no longer needs to prove anything. He doesn't crave attention, validation, or approval. His worth is not up for debate, because peace is the loudest victory. He found that the more silent his life became, the more he could hear the truth inside him. And that truth was simple, profound, and utterly liberating. He is enough, just as he is. He's not lost. He's found. That's who he became, the content man. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on building a stronger, more centered life.